Yes, it's me, Market Vendor here again today. Now listen, we know that in every Caribbean country, you got some words. Some of them you can repeat on the radio, some of them you can't. But you know, each Caribbean country got some words that, you know, is synonymous with the Caribbean. Or some expressions. You know, in St. Lucia, when you hear, he gas, you know. Or, you know, ebe, bon, you know, monsieur. You see the French influence and thing. You know, in Trinidad and Tobago, if you hear that a man, mama, guy, a fella, you know that somebody get messed up. In Guyana, when a fella says, here, Bana, you know, it's like, here, my friend, you know, in Barbados, when we start to talk about we linemen and so on. But one or two of the words really unique. We ain't going to Jamaica this morning, because you know, Jamaica got some rough ones up there, so. But this one is one of these sweet ones. And again, I want to compliment Professor Sir Henry Fraser for bringing it to the fore. A fella named Maguffy. Now, I didn't actually know that there was a fella named John Maguffy who had come out from England to look, make his fortune, and apparently made his fortune right here in Barbados. And he also took on a slave, lady as his partner and had children with her, made a whole heap of money, and then went back up to England and so on. Now listen, you see me, Market Vendor, if you from Grenada or St. Lucia or St. Vincent, and somebody in Barbados tell you, hey, you think you're a McGuffey, you know, or you're a big McGuffey boy, you know, it could be a compliment, or it could also be an insult to as well, you know, or a warning. You think you is a McGuffey? Now that means that you think that you is a big bad man, you know. Now in Trinidad and Tobago they got another term, but we will deal with that on another day too as well. But this fella McGuffey, you know, apparently there was a real man named McGuffey. I did not know that. I thought it may be a word that they come across, you know, from the continent, the mother continent. I didn't know that there was a fella named McGuffey, and I got to thank Professor Sir Henry Fraser for educating, you know, the Market Vendor. So for those of you who are from outside of Barbados, if you hear the Bajan using the term McGuffey, make sure you understand the context. If a man got a nice home, and he got all the accoutrements that go with it, nice motor car, nice lady, and so on and so forth, big job, money in the bank, you would look at that fella and say, boy, he is a real McGuffey. Or if a fella felt down, as Sir Henry said, a big party, a big fete, and he got one of the big bands playing, or two bands playing, and enough catering and hors d'oeuvres, and all kinds of fancy food, and hundreds of people, you know, and cars parked outside, you say, he is a real McGuffey, boy. So you see, McGuffey. So now we know the context, and I want to thank Professor Sir Henry Fraser for the research that he did in bringing it to the fore. I would only have to say it too as well, but in a complimentary way. Sir Henry, you are a big McGuffey. And a good one too, Mark. It on for now. Have a blessed and a wonderful day. You hear?